What is going on, guys? Your boy Joey Shakes MT coming to you guys with a video right now. So I want to go over some news about Howie Roseman, some news about Jalen Hurts. Now, Howie Roseman was on XM, Sirius XM Radio, NFL yesterday. Kind of want to go over some things there. And said, some questions were asked about, obviously the draft is over now. We're probably going to get some more clear answers about who's the starting quarterback, what's going on with this team. So obviously some questions were asked about the quarterback position, and Howie Roseman, quote unquote, was asked about Jalen Hurts, about potentially being the starting quarterback in 2021 for the Philadelphia Eagles. Howie Roseman, quote unquote, said, we want to see him grab the job and kind of run with it. Okay, quote unquote, the more you see a player play, the more you can make decisions on a player. Roseman said, we want to be in a situation where we get the most information as possible. Give him the best opportunity, build the offensive line, give him the right weapons, put him in a system that really maximizes his ability, and then go from there. If you guys remember a month before the draft, there was rumors after that Carson Wentz trade happened, we started getting reports that the Eagles were going to build around Jalen Hurts. And then all of a sudden, obviously, Joe Flacco signs, and then we were kind of confused on what was going on because then we were hearing rumors about the Eagles trying to move up to the third overall pick. Smoke screen. Everything was a smoke screen for that draft. Moving up for a quarterback, moving up for a cornerback from obviously back in the top 10 when you traded back from 6 to 12. So all this time, it seems like now we're getting a clear picture that Howie Roseman is looking for Jalen Hurts to take this job this year, compete for the job obviously first, and then to run with it. This is your second round pick that you drafted last year. You know what I mean? So, you built your offensive line. You drafted some more future pieces. You're drafting some future pieces for your quarterback, okay? You're drafting some defensive line. You're taking care of the trenches first. This way you make sure your quarterback is all right. Okay, you draft Devontae Smith, which was huge, with Jalen Reagor, Quez Watkins, Travis Fulgham, Trevon Grimes. You have a lot of guys. Jamon Osborne, you have a lot of guys for the wide receiver group, a lot of competition. So with the more competition they have offensively, especially at running back, especially at wide receiver, they're just giving him more of an opportunity to have the best guys around him possible. The more players we have, the more competition we have, which means the best will be on the field when Hurts is the starting quarterback. Okay, did they do this when Wentz was around? Not really, which is kind of, they should have did this a while ago. I'm glad that they are going over capacity on certain positions that we really do need, wide receiver, linebacker, running back. I do like it a lot. But it does show that, Jalen Hurts is going to be the starting quarterback this year. Obviously, he's going to compete. He's going to beat Joe Flacco for the starting job. But I'm just saying, Howie Roseman had this plan. This was the plan to build around Jalen Hurts. The signs were kind of already there, guys. When Nick Sirianni came to his introductory press conference, that picture, who was in the hallway with Nick Sirianni that day? Jalen Hurts. When Devontae Smith got drafted, who met him at the door? Jalen Hurts. How much media have we seen from Jalen Hurts so far this offseason, working out with Miles Sanders, Dallas Goedert, Greg Ward, Jalen Reagor, you name it. He's worked out with almost all the receivers as of right now. And I've never seen a quarterback work so much in an off season. I understand, well, that's what they're supposed to do, Joe. That's what they're supposed to do. I said, I understand that. I understand that they're doing it. Okay, but the amount of times I'm seeing it, going to a QB coach in Quincy Avery, the cute quarterback guru, and working on his mechanics and doing all these different things, okay? He went from one day, working out with Jalen Reagor, Quez Watkins, and all these other guys. Next day, working out with Miles Sanders, Dallas Goedert. You know what I mean? Like, it just never stops with Jalen Hurts. I think mentally he is tough, and honestly, guys, I think he's working as hard as we can have him work. To be honest, these are involuntary workouts right now that the Eagles would have had at the NovaCare or whatever. They would have had the involuntary workouts, but they're not having them. So obviously these players have to work out and whatever they have to do. Jalen Hurts and the rest of these receivers, the chemistry, they're working on the chemistry, the build, the friendship, the camaraderie. That's what they're building right now. But at the end of the day, guys, Howie Roseman was not. It just seems like Howie Roseman had this to his ear that Jalen Hurts was going to be the starter. And this was the plan. This was the total plan going into this whole thing, because you have to hide so much of your plan going into the draft, going to free agency. You have to hide a lot of your plan, what you're doing. And the biggest smokescreen team that came out with as many as they have was the Philadelphia Eagles. It kept you on your toes. You didn't know what was going to happen. It was a really rocky offseason for the Eagles, okay? So Howie Roseman is doing as much as he possibly can, to his own mind and his own extent, to give Jalen Hurts as many weapons as possible. I think he's done that. I think we have more weapons than we have at receiver, okay? I think we have a lot at running back that are going to compete, especially with the Kerryon Johnson signing, on top of Jordan Howard, on top of, Boston Scott, Miles Sanders, A.J. Killens, Elijah Holyfield. I mean, you have Jason Huntley. You have a lot of bodies in the backfield. Your offensive line has depth now. Jordan Mailata moving the left tackle. Hopefully Brandon Brooks and Lane Johnson stay healthy on the right side. You got Jack Driscoll waiting in the wings, and then you got Landon Dickerson waiting in the wings as well for another future piece that could turn to an A-plus multi-Pro Bowling signing that you have. And then with these, obviously with the receivers, I don't even think you have to draft a receiver the next 10 years, because I think you have a good group here. If they evaluate well, you bring in a new coaching staff that helps your quarterback, helps the rest of your team, not just your offense, but your defense as well. So I think Howie Roseman has put Jalen Hurts in a pretty good position. Now it's really going to be up to Nick Sirianni and the rest of his coaching staff getting their hands on these guys, doing a good job there, and just really seeing what happens at the end of the day. So very happy about it, and I want to know what you guys think about his quotes. Sounds like Jalen Hurts is going to be the guy this year, and has a lot of faith and has been working towards putting weapons around Jalen Hurts, and that's been the secret to this whole offseason. So other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. I will see you guys later. Shakes, go up, follow, slide. Peace out, guys. Peace.